Hey, Jonathan. What's going on? Happy Taco Thursday. Hello, William. Yes, it's Taco Thursday. Gotta have the tacos. Yeah, I forgot my order. Dang it. Hold on. I'll be back. Okay. I made it. Where is everybody sleeping? At their house, I hope. He's at a meeting. Frickin' Larry, how are you? What's going on, Larry? Thank you very much. Yeah, I started this last night. Had to let it dry because the paper was super ripply. So, figured I'd come back to it today. Something that just kind of popped into my head that I had to put on paper before I forgot. It's kind of what happens when you get an idea. Are you driving home from work, Larry? I think I'll change up the color a little bit too while I'm at it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I kind of figured it was about that time. Hope everything is well with you. Gonna give it that kind of weathered look, you know? I like that weathered look. Madonna! What's up, Madonna? What you doing, Madonna? I know you're working. I'm just messing with stuff. Have to mail a few paintings out to my friend in Pennsylvania tomorrow. Just got done picking stuff out of the garden. What kind of stuff? What you growing? What you growing? Thank you. Yeah, my friend just got herself a townhouse, so she says, no, now I got my own crafty space. And she was asking me about painting and stuff, so I told her I'd mail some out as a housewarming present. So, zucchini, yellow squash, maters, jalapenos, green peppers. Nothing I would eat. I like green peppers. Green peppers I'll eat. As long as you don't cook them. If they're raw, I'll eat them, but not if they're cooked. It's a texture thing. I don't like mushy peppers. No mushy peppers. Planted sketty squash for fall. Oh. Yeah, I know that all the corn down the shore is starting to grow too. It's almost as tall as I am. Then we can complain, when are you going to pick your corn every weekend? Your corn's drying out. When are you going to pick your corn? And then we say, oh, maybe it's deer corn. It's meant to dry out. Every year, same conversation. Every year, it's the same conversation. Been too dry. The corn is not good at all for the farmers. Hay is running half from last year. Wow. And we've had a ton of rain in the past few weeks or so. I think you guys are in the middle of that heat thing that's kind of sitting in the middle of the country right now. Alright, where's that brush? That one. Yes. I need that one. I found that one. Alright. Right. So I think over here we're gonna do a little of this and a little of that. You had nasty storms this week, but not enough to catch up on the rain. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, here, we'll send you some of ours if you really want it. We're supposed to have rain again tomorrow. I mean, it's like that anywhere, I think. We had a weird thunderstorm last. What day was it? Wednesday? Maybe it was a week ago already? Sitting in the parking lot at work, waiting to go inside and punch in, and instead of it getting lighter out as the morning went on, it got darker and darker. And by 7:30, we were in a full-fledged thunderstorm. Like, it was dark. Like, 8:30, 9 o'clock at night dark. It was like the weirdest thing. And it rained for like 20 minutes and the sun came out. All right, Larry, have a great night. Thanks for popping in. You had to turn the light on to work. It was crazy. Yeah, right? It's like, holy moly. You're supposed to get light out as the morning goes on, not darker. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, Larry. Just saying. Anyway, so yeah, that was definitely a weird morning. And then by like 10, because it was so humid out, you never knew it rained. Everything dried up. Where is that silly brush? I really need better organizational skills. There it is. Almost at the bottom. Almost at the bottom. There is way too much paint on this brush. So what else is new there, Madonna? Anything good? Working and gardening, gardening and working. This is your busy season. I'd like to buy a $250,000 playground setup, please. I can imagine. I do have a question though, because I know this. I'm sure this happens, right? So you have a school that can no longer sustain itself, right? So it closes down or whatever, and you have this like practically brand new playground equipment sitting out there in the back in the playground. What do they do with that? Like, does it just sit there and rot, or can you know, can it be moved? Like, how does that work? Can they donate it to another school? I don't know why that question popped in my head, but it did. Go figure. You're a program that buys the used playgrounds. They're revamped, then you install overseas in Africa, Guam, etc. Ah, okay, that's good. That works. That's a good idea. I mean, I'm going to toot my horn here for a second. That looks amazing on the television. Wow. Holy moly. I didn't think it looked that good. Holy crap. Kids around the world, really. Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. Wow, it looks, believe it or not, it looks better on the TV than it does in person. Figure that one out. Wow. Holy crap. That came out of my brush? No. Not this brush. Excuse me while I plug my light in here so I don't lose it. There we go. Well, okay, I'm impressed. Yeah, I know, I tooted my own horn. I normally don't do that, but sometimes they just... Phew. Hey, Sue. I'm gonna toot my horn for a second here. You ready? Horn tooting. Hey, you just literally got the notification now? Wow, that's funny. Gotta love YouTube. Thanks, Sue. Another one that just kind of like fell out of the paintbrush, you know. I have to fix the rear roof line on my roof. Surprised Madonna didn't yell at me. It's not hanging down enough. I'm gonna use a thinner brush because I don't need a lot. I don't have an overhang in the back of my roof. My roof, I could have rotted away, but you know, it's kind of gotta go down like this just a little bit. I don't yell until I turn it straight. Oh, I can see it from here. Trust me. I can see it from here. Just gotta bring this down just a hair. Because it was a tad on the high side. Wow, you're ahead of yourself, William. William changed his clocks back already. Sue, what are you doing, Sue? We need to know. We need to know what Sue is doing. Sure, that's what they all say. I'm still going with my theory. William changed his clocks back. Monitoring another live and yours at the same time. Double talk, double talk. Well, who the heck is on it this time? Oh, and Robert is having a live stream tomorrow night, too. I just saw the thumbnail. All right, here's a head-on shot, Madonna. Get ready. straight on shot, head on shot. You know, one of those. I have to fix the water a little bit. Following on Big Road, 7:30 days. Oh, okay. Looks good? Okay, yay. Madonna's not gonna yell. Lupe! Thank you, Lupe. I have to give some highlights to the top of those trees back there. That's my next thing. Yeah, I can kinda paint Lupe. Kinda. You know. I never did do my 2-year paintiversary thing. Thank you. Life happened. Didn't get that done. Well, it's Walt. What's going on? Thank you very much, Walt. I appreciate it. Yeah, wait till I take the tape off. That's Madonna's favorite part is when I take the tape off. It's very satisfying to take the tape off. Now, let me just do one thing to the water. Everybody's like, no, don't touch the water. Lag between iPhone and TV, doing okay. Trying to arrange your yard work. Oh, yeah, it's that time of year. I'm surprised you stay down there for the summertime, Walt. I mean, I know that's where you live, but I figured you'd be heading somewhere north for the summertime. Too much paint. A little bit of paint. and a lot of water. A little bit of paint and a lot of water. We have 3+ acres in North Alabama, but have yet to get there. Wow. And they're having crazy weather around there anyway, so whether you deal with the super hotness of Florida or the crazy storms of the southeast, the upper southeast, I should say. Thank you, Lupe. I was just trying to, like, technically the water is not moving, I'm not moving, but it's still water, so. I know, I probably should edit myself and not touch it. Okay, I won't touch it. I erased it. St. Johns County issued a heat advisory today. We weren't all that super. She's like, now Madonna yells at me. Okay, I stopped. We were only in like the very low 80s today, and it wasn't super humid. We kind of had a bit of a reprieve today. It's going to get thunderstorms tomorrow. Sue and her Bee Gees. Sue loves her Bee Gees. I actually didn't put any mountains in this painting. What is wrong with me? Every day. You're worse than the girls that used to scream at the Beatles every time they were on television. Ah, ah. Let me stop. Let that dry a minute. I don't scream at them anymore. Sure I did. I'm sure I did when we saw them in concert. Did you cry and hold your face and... Oh my god, it's the BJs! No, stop. I'm horrible. I have to add a little bit of a underneath the windows there. A little bit of a because you always have to have some like yelling Barry. It's alright, Sue. I guess you're allowed, right? You see there with my... A little. I know I can get a little carried away with the, and then all hell breaks loose. Let's see. Does this thing really need anything else? I was half thinking about a tree, but I'm kind of thinking against it. I didn't think so. Yes, ma'am. Music notes and the signature. Maybe we'll do this one in. What should we sign it in? I've got pink, dark blue, light blue, white, red, black, yellow, and green. Well, we know the music note is always blue. That's always blue. And he's gonna park himself over here in the corner. Right there. Red. We're gonna do it up the side today. Only because I'm a lefty and I don't feel like swinging the easel around. Ready, Madonna? It's that time. Ah. One tape. Ah. Yeah. We've watched a lot of Sesame Street. Two tapes. Three tapes. Sue was 13 when she fell for Barry in 1968 when I saw them sing words when they first appeared on the Ed Sullivan Show. Isn't he like the only one left? I think. Ta-da! Yeah, that's what I thought. Thanks, Madonna. I like it when they just fall out of the paintbrush. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes they surprise me. My mother had a thing for the Beatles, too. That's pretty damn snazzy if I say so myself. It's pretty. And give it 2 paintbrushes, bristle side up. Oh wait, this isn't. This isn't. Who the heck are those 2 guys that? They would review the movies all the time. They gave it 2 thumbs up. What the heck were their names? It's on the tip of my tongue. Siskel and Ebert. That's it. Siskel and Ebert. This is 2 paintbrushes with bristle side up. See, there's Mr. Music Note. Hiding behind a rock. He's getting a suntan. Beatles could barely hear them sing from the girls screaming. One girl yelled, "Be quiet," and they did quiet down a bit. Lupe was going to say Bert and Ernie. I mean, why not? Bert and Ernie, Elmo, Grover, all of them. If you're going to do Sesame Street, do it all the way, right? That's what I'm saying. I can't wait to clear this. It's going to come out really great. Alright, what are we painting now? Getting down to the bottom of my... bottom of the pad here. Oh, this is going to be the last sheet in this pad. Then I got nothing. Have to break out another pad. But this Xena color, watercolor paper is, I think, my second favorite next to Canson. I really do have to give it 2 thumbs up. What are you laughing at? Madonna's laughing at me. She's like, "You are crazy." There ain't nothing wrong with Sesame Street. Nothing wrong with Elmo. Elmo's kind of my favorite. I do have a Tickle Me Elmo. Yeah, your son to Tickle Me Elmo when he was in high school. I still have mine. He's not in the box, though. Madonna has an Ernie puppet. Yes, that's the bathroom. No, I didn't close the door. Don't judge me. Jim's not here, so we don't have to hide him. Madonna, Fatima finally went to Sesame Street and bought the vowels that she was looking for. It was when I got home. No, in the morning. That's right. It was Sesame Street, and then Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was on right after it, and then the Electric Company was on after that. So I used to watch all three of them together. And then, if it was a weekday and we were off from school for a holiday or whatever the case was, my mother would hog the TV. I couldn't watch anything from 1 o'clock in the afternoon until 4 o'clock. No, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, until 3. I'm sorry, 1 to 3, because she had to watch her soap operas. So I had to entertain myself for 2 hours while she watched her silly soap operas. And don't touch the remote control, because, boy, if she missed something, forget about it. Sesame Street, Romper Room, and the Lone Ranger with a little Green Acres thrown in. I would watch Romper Room. I would watch The Magic Garden. Um, I wouldn't watch Romper Room all the time. It wasn't my. I absolutely have to watch Romper Room. Soupy Sales, yeah, Soupy Sales was from New Jersey. Not Soupy Sales, Uncle Floyd. The Uncle Floyd show. He was from Jersey. Crazy Cat, Astro Boy. Oh God. The Uncle Floyd show. He was an interesting character. He was on like the PBS stations. And I would have to say that Uncle Floyd was the Jersey version of Soupy Sales. He always had this crazy hat he would wear. It was all a bunch of different colors, but it was the same type of show. All right, now what? Let's see. I got some greens, oranges, reds, yellow ochre, white, pink, gray. I don't know what to paint. I hate when that happens. I don't know if I saved any pictures in my phone or not. Let's take a gander. Oh, I did. Look at that. If I really want to torture myself, I could paint that. Flip Wilson. And I was thinking that I didn't take this picture, but it doesn't look like it's all that difficult to do. He graduated from Huntington High School in West Virginia. Oh, wow. And if I remember correct, I think he's gone now. I think he still might be alive, but I'm not sure. All right, let's see what we got. We got some of the same sky colors I was using. And then we got this big old mountain thing. Whoa, brush. Oh, he's gone. Okay. I was pretty sure he was gone, but wasn't sure. Oh, did you, Lupe? That's funny. See, Soupy Sales went to your school. You didn't even know it. Died in 2009. Ah. Why did I paint it that way? It's supposed to be portrait. Oh well, I'll make it work. I'll make it work. So used to painting. They filmed the movie Grease there. Ah, okay. See? Learn something new every day. I did not know that. Look, the mountains kind of made themselves. That's kind of weird. And the mountains are kind of there, but they're not in your face there. I still have a display case dedicated to that movie. Not much happens there. I guess you should be happy about that, right? I mean, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with Frankie Valley, Sue. Don't be knocking Frankie Valley. Uh, stop pushing buttons, Sue. Alright, so the mountain in the front is a tad darker. There's like the distant mountain and then a ridge that's like right here. It's a little close up. Sue likes pushing buttons. Alright, so we're just gonna throw this in here and see what happens. Can't guarantee anything. It kind of slopes down like this and disappears. It's not perfectly even across the paper. Just not sure. Could be the interwebs. Those interwebs could... The heat and humidity affects the internet too, which a lot of people don't know. That's the issue that I have at the campground sometimes. It could be totally quiet down there and be a hot, humid, nasty day, and the internet just does not want to work. And then I found out from Bruce that sometimes the humidity can affect the internet. So, if you're having a super hot day, could be the reason. Although this year I've been pretty lucky. I really only had one night where I was having an issue with the live stream.
Some herbs in a fimmy chalice. Have to make sure the vibe is right. Everybody come to the front, no one in the back.
In the back, ooh, from the back.
Dance all night to the reggae non-stop. Non-stop.
Hey, Rob.
Stop. No negative feeling. I'm gonna feel
If you want to call it that.
I'm preaching from the floor to the ceiling. When I'm sick, it is my healing.
It could be like kindergarten class. You know, you never know. It's a reggae music, you make me wanna jump. Jump, oh yes.
It's a reggae music, it make me wanna jump. Make me wanna jump. When it's a boy, it's a reggae music, it make me wanna jump.
And then there's a third little foothill right about here. Make me wanna jump. And just kind of hangs out over here.
It's a straight waste of time. Drum and bass it a thump. Whether kick or a bone. Feel me heart it a pump. Reggae music a thump.
Oh, have fun with that, Rob. Another trip to the airport that he's gonna curse about. Just want to get the bakes shape in there. Probably should have painted this portrait, but it's whatever.
even used to say the same thing. Woo, yeah. I get so excited. It's like a reunion. This is a reggae celebration. When we say boy, it's a reggae music. It make me wanna jump. Make me wanna jump. Oh yes. Boy, it's a reggae music. It make me wanna jump. Make me wanna jump. When we say boy, it's a reggae music. It make me wanna jump. Make me wanna jump. Oh yes. Boy, it's a reggae music.
You got rail strikes, tube strikes, roads dug up all over the place. It's like I'm living post 2005 France. And funny thing is, that's where you're going, isn't it? Oh, I have a, I have a public, Robin Madonna. I have a public service message from my father. Are you ready for this one? Switzerland. Okay. According to my father, today's public service message is: if you don't shake your V8 juice before you drink it, it will turn into tomato paste and it will clog up your system. Go ahead and beat that one, Rob. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Nope, I can't. I know, right? I don't think you can come up with a comeback for that. Nope. Can't make these things up. Absolutely not. Madonna, did you hear that one? Alright, so I gotta put a road in. It might be a little bit of a different angle, but it's gonna work. I did not want any green mixed up in my yellow ochre. Oh, I my father has a public service message, Madonna, and the the public service message for today is: if you don't shake your V8 juice before you drink it, it will turn into tomato paste and it will clog up your system. That's what my dad said today. Make sure you shake your V8 juice. I thought that was kind of funny. I almost spit out my drink at dinner time when he said that. But that's what he said. All right, William, have fun. You sure you got the right time this time? We'll shake from that. Make sure you shake your V8 juice. He was very upset that he forgot to shake his V8 juice today, and he wasn't going to drink it. Now it's like a 6-ounce can. It's tiny, right? Like it fits into a juice glass, and he wasn't going to drink it because it was going to clog up his system. I had to laugh. I almost spit out my drink because it's hard not to laugh. But you could try. I mean, I know, right? That's a lot. You could shake it off. You could shake it like a Polaroid picture. You could, I mean, whatever floats your boat. But this is, yep, yep. And then I started laughing, and he says, "That's right. You just go on ahead and laugh." And I'm like, "I am." Oh, he didn't. No, it could, and it could not be stirred, right? My mom's like, "Just stir it with your straw." Like I poured it out of the, poured it out of the can, put it in a juice glass for you. No, no, no. It's got to be shaken before you pour it out of the can. Can't stir it afterwards. It's not the same. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I, you, I didn't think of the jumping jacks thing. He probably would have just scowled at me like I've been getting for the past couple of months. But, he knows best. He knows best. He knows everything. Remember that. I don't know. I really did I did laugh. I mean, that's right. You go ahead and laugh. I can't drink this now. I'm like, come on. You think it's so funny. Yeah, I know. Don't forget it. Last night, you'll find this even funnier. Last night, he accidentally put too much Fixodent on his bottom teeth, and it squeezed out when he put the teeth in his mouth, and instead of like taking them out and wiping them off or whatever the case is, a little chunk like escaped and he swallowed it, right? So he grabs the tube of Fixodent and he's reading the ingredients, and he's like, oh my god, and my mom's like, what? This happened when I was at work, and my mom's like, what's the matter? And he tells her what happened, and he says, it says right here that if you ingest too much zinc, wait, I know, right? If you ingest too much zinc, you could it's harmful to your health. He says, I swallowed a little piece of Fixodent and now I'm going to die. I can't eat dinner. I can't drink anything. I have zinc in my system and I can't eat. So my mother looks at him and she says, is this the first time that this has happened? Oh, yeah, definitely. I have never swallowed this Fixodent ever. This is the first time. I can't. Yeah, right, ma'am? He says, I can't eat dinner. I can't drink anything. I have zinc in my system, and this is not okay. I know. Oh my God. We managed to get him to eat and drink because my mother pretty much said that, well, you're going to the doctor tomorrow, and I'm going to tell the doctor that you haven't been eating, and he's gonna yell at you. So he managed to have like a mug of soup or something like that, but I don't know. But yeah, don't forget to shake your V8 juice. It's important. Poor guy. Everything is just something. So that was yesterday and today. But I thought the V8 thing, that my mom and I pretty much busted our gut on that one. And if you don't laugh, I mean, you're just going to stress yourself out, right? So it was like, you have to laugh. Some of the stuff that does come out of his mouth is pretty entertaining. Can't stress yourself out too much. Yes, indeed. This is just like a rough thing of what I'm looking at here. It is Madonna, and some of it's kind of sad because he's starting to say things that he's never said before, ever in his life. You know? So it's... And he's got absolutely no filter left whatsoever. Like, the filter is broken. It's gone. Like, no filter at all. Nope. Not at all. Mm-mm. No filter left. Alright, so this is... Oh, that's grass down there. So the road kind of bends... goes down the hill, so you lose sight of the road. And then there's a field... Oh, this isn't even a... Is this? Yeah, it is. Okay. There's some little building. This is a little more... See what I get myself into with this thing? I'm getting there. Ow. So the road kind of ends here. And then this is all fields down here. So I'll change that. Anyway, that was my exciting Taco Thursday. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I went a bit too far up with that. Okay, time to erase. No, the field's not plowed. No corn. Sorry, Rob. No corn. But this shouldn't be there. Kind of went down too far. That's okay. We'll make it a shadow or something. It kind of goes here and then... Rob's got jokes. We're not ending up in a cornfield this year. I'm just saying. It's not going to happen. Refuse to end up in a cornfield. In fact, Sue is going to make sure that we don't end up in a cornfield. It's going to be Sue's responsibility. Hold on, I have to answer this ding. A potty stop at the cornfield, right? Make a live stream of Doom for the trip. Yeah. Well, it's gonna, like I said, Sue's gonna be in charge of making sure that we don't end up in a cornfield. And the building's gonna go here. Not tonight, though, because yeah. So that's the beginning of that one. That's kind of still in the rough stages. At least I got the mountains in. This one might be a 2 or 3-parter. Be coming from the opposite direction this time, like Nate was when he told you to turn right. Yeah, because it will be coming from Indiana. So we'll be coming from the RV Hall of Fame with Gord. Madonna, I forgot something on here. She didn't see it either. I have to add something into this. Hopefully it'll be a right. I'm hoping it'll be a right this time and not a left. The reflection of the door and the windows in the water, I forgot. Down here. Some little birdie told me. I didn't catch it either. Some little birdie told me. There we go. She's gonna Google the directions from the RV Hall of Fame and Museum to the camp. Make sure I'm making it right. There we go. I edited it in. Ta-da! We'll let this one dry because I have really ripply paper now. I kind of have to fix this down here. I pretty much had you mapped out the last 2 times and you needed to turn left, but no! Would anyone be interested in a walkabout live from Geneva? Sure, why not? You do a live stream once a year. It'd be nice to see Rob's face. That'd be pretty cool. Even if it's like 10 minutes. It doesn't even have to be long. Or after Bob finishes his truck. Driving his truck, right? Alright, well, we'll let that one dry. We can come back to it next week. You know what? I had Jim by today because I absolutely needed it. I didn't have him by. Let me correct myself before Rob just like twists this entire story around. I wanted to get a portable carpet and upholstery cleaner for the truck because I have a really bad water stain on the headliner caused from the third brake light, which is a common problem on these trucks. And I tried to clean it with Tough Stuff upholstery cleaner, and it just made it worse. So I was going to buy one on Amazon, and then I asked Jim to go to Walmart and see if they had them in stock, and they did. So I got a Bissell portable carpet cleaner that I'm going to totally clean the headliners, the visors, the seats, like everything, because water stains are just obnoxious, and I want to get them out because they're really bothering me. It could be a 2x4. It's very possible it could be a 2x4. And Jim's like, well, how long would it take? And I'm like, well, it would come from Amazon like Saturday, and I want to use it. I only have an afternoon gig this weekend, and I wanted to use it like ASAP because it's just once I get an idea in my head, I'm like, I have to do it. I have to do it now. I have to do it now. I have to do it now. And I wanted to do it when we got back. Anything but the metric system. Yeah, right. So I was hoping that he had gone to the store to get it, but he said he only looked it up. And then when I called him after dinner, he had actually gone to Walmart and they had one left. So he picked it up for me. But the water stain, and it's a common problem with these things. Like you change the third brake light bulb because it blew out or whatever, and you break that gasket seal and forget about it. You get this water stain on the headliner. So It's just driving me nuts. That should do the trick. That's my rant for the day. So we got a Bissell portable carpet cleaner. Because I don't think a steam cleaner would do it. And obviously the stuff out of the can didn't work. That's all I got for now. We'll be back on tomorrow night. I don't think we're having a campfire tomorrow night because it's supposed to rain on and off tomorrow, so we'll have to see what the weather's like when we get there. I have one after tomorrow. I don't have a gig for 3 weeks. And I have one in August, and then I have one in September. So I'm down to like 3 more gigs this year, and then I'm done. Thanks, Lupe. I try. This has got to dry and do its thing. We'll come back to this next week. I hope you like the other one. I really like this one. I'm digging this one a lot. Tape. Pulling the tape is so satisfying. It's fun pulling tape. Because they do get bubbly after a while. And you just gotta let them dry out. Thanks, Sue. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Stop by tomorrow night if you'd like. You know where we'll be. On the other channel. See what kind of stuff Jim has to rant about tomorrow. Not sure if he will have a rant, but we'll find out. But everybody have a great rest of your night. And Bob and Sue will be on Saturday. And I have a video dropping on Saturday. And that's all I got. Hopefully Rob will be live after Bob and Sue on Saturday morning. See if he gets a good signal. And we'll see you later.